Hi, it's Kate from K Wellness, and if you're watching this, I want to say a big thank you for coming to this page. You probably come to this page from different sources, either directly from my newsletter, my TT Tribe, either off my website, maybe from a Facebook advert, maybe from an affiliate referral or another referral. But the reason I made this video is for a couple of reasons. I know that you've probably come from different sources and you've probably heard different things about the 21-day Transformational Nutrition Cleanse or 21-day TNC. And so I just wanted to create a short video, just explain a little bit more about the program, the reason behind the program, who it can help, how it can help, and also my own journey, discovering the program, developing it. Okay, so firstly, I want to respect your time, so I want to try and keep this as short as possible. I know we're all really busy, but this video is quite important. You'll see all the information below, and you've probably come from some other information as well. So just take the time later on just to read through the information below. This is a little bit more about me, about how this can help you. Take the time to watch this video. I think you'll learn lots from it. Okay, so in a nutshell, if I could summarize the 21-day Transformational Nutrition Cleanse, the 21-day TNC, it would be this: getting back to basics with diet, nutrition and health, and discovering what you truly want and need on a deep level. And I think that's the most important part, what you truly want, but more importantly, what you truly need on a deep level. If you're familiar with my stuff, if you've seen some of my videos or read some of my blog posts, you'll see that I coined the phrase "YIA" or "YUYA," you eat what you are. And by this I mean, we are more than just the foods that we eat, the drinks that we drink, we're the relationships we have, the movement, the jobs we do, the work we do, the careers we choose, how we look after ourselves, self-care, how we look after others. And so that program really ties into that, and you'll notice that phrase pops up a few times throughout the program. So you might be watching this and you might be thinking, look, great, I'm looking for that detox, I'm looking for that physical detox, maybe I feel a little bit tired and sluggish, maybe I've got a few pounds I want to lose, and this sounds great. And so I just want to cover that. So this is great. That program is really going to help you with that. It is going to help you with those stubborn pounds. If you've been struggling to lose weight by other ways, if you've ever done a detox before, you know that you can really lose those stubborn pounds quite quickly. It's also going to help increase energy because we're eliminating all the inflammatory, toxic things, not just the foods, but the drinks, but also, in our lives as well. We're decluttering. For those people, then great, you'll find the information below really, that will really appeal to you. For others, you're going to find the content in this video a little bit more appealing. So for me, for many others watching this, so for you, it's more about decluttering your kitchen, your life. It's another term I like, declutter your kitchen and your life. I think our kitchen represents our life quite well. If you go take a look at your kitchen now, go take your work surface and your cupboards. Now, if you know me, I'm a bit messy, but what's in your fridge, what's in your cupboards? And that's what this program is going to help you do from a nutrition point of view, but also from a mind and spirit point of view of life. So, without sounding too cheesy, it's about getting back to basics and seeing what is really important. As I said, seeing what you truly want and need on that deep level. Detoxing your mind, body and soul. And just in case you don't know about me, and this is the first time you've ever seen me and you haven't even read anything before you've come to this page and you're thinking, what am I doing here? Just to tell you a little bit about me. So I spent over a decade now, working in the industry as a certified personal trainer, a yoga teacher, and a transformational nutrition coach. I've actually come to the conclusion, after learning all of those things, after going through some expensive qualifications and certifications, that actually we're suffering from information overload syndrome, which you can read more about below, or iOS as I term it. I don't believe we need more information. We live in a world where we are, abundantly flowing with information. In fact, we've never had so much access to information, free information in our time. Yet we are more tired, sick, stressed, and overweight than ever. Why are we? So I don't believe we need more information. It's actually about doing less and being more. And it's about taking the information that we know, or taking the correct information, and then put it into action. I believe that we all know, for instance, an apple and a donut, which one's healthier, which one's going to help us with energy and digestion and weight loss. But why don't we do that? And in some cases, people don't know that certain foods are inflammatory. I think it's quite common now, people know about dairy and gluten and sugar, but some people still don't realise that. Some people don't realise what these foods can do to us. And the idea of this program is to educate you about that. So stripping back to basics, I like that. So stripping back to basics, everything that we think that we need, and actually uncovering, discovering what we actually need. And of course, as I said before, using that information and taking action. Okay, so this program addresses a lifestyle change, not a quick fix. And I'm adamant about that. Like, I really want people, whether you go for the self-paced, DIY, the group coaching, one-on-one coaching, I really want you to realize this isn't a quick fix. This is the reason it's 21 days and it's not 1 day, 2 days, 3, 5 or 7. And there's reasons for that. Now, my background in psychology, I studied psychology for 5 years, so 3 years at university. And, it takes at least 21 days to form new habits, 21 days of consistent behavior, action. You can't just buy this program, do this program and actually not do it and then expect the changes. 21 days of consistent daily action to create new habits, new behaviors, and to really set a new groove into those neural networks, those neural pathways. And my intention with this program, the most important thing for me is to give you a great platform, a great foundation, so that after 21 days you really feel like you're confident, you know what you need to do next. So in 21 days you're not going to solve all of life's worries, this is going to help a lot, but it's not going to solve everything in life. For some people, it's going to have a massive impact. For some people, this might just be the cleanup they need. For others, it's going to be like a start of a journey, a discovery. And so, what is it you might need? Maybe you decide after 21 days, actually, I'm going to lay off the alcohol and caffeine for a while. For others, it may be discovering yoga or meditation. For others, it may mean delving deep into digestion and diet. As I said, examining those triggers, examining those trigger foods. Sometimes they're not obvious. There's not always the obvious trigger foods. There's sometimes foods that are healthy but can still be harmful to you. So you could be looking at digestion, nutrition and working with a coach. So my aim with this program really is to act as a gatekeeper. So that phrase is really for you to discover what you truly need for good health, good energy and digestion. So in this program, I'll be sharing my own experience working in this industry for over a decade, as I said, as a personal trainer, a yoga teacher and a transformational nutrition coach, and my roots firmly in psychology. So, and I also share my 13 plus years battling my own major health challenges. And I know that for some of you watching this, you might have heard my story. For others, you haven't seen me before and you're thinking, who is this chick? So, I've had weight struggles. I've been both underweight and overweight. I haven't been severely overweight, but I've been overweight. I've definitely been underweight. I've had long-term battles with CFS, chronic fatigue syndrome, or ME as it's called. Epstein-Barr, gut parasites, a lot of gut issues connected to the gut parasites and other digestive challenges, adrenal fatigue and hormonal fatigue, hormonal imbalances, and how they all tie in together, because they do really link in together. I truly believe, your digestive system, your gut, linked to your energy, and there's a lot of research supporting that now. And of course, your hormones are integral to that. So I've been on, one heck of a personal journey, and I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and I'm still trying new things. And everything that comes out, new research, new scientific studies, new products, new supplements, new protocols. So, I'm learning on the way as well. And also I deal with daily detox challenges. One of my biggest challenges is trying to stay healthy in this fast-paced, modern, hectic world, especially living in major cities. I've lived in major cities around the world, so I can really resonate with you. You're living in a fast-paced environment, me too. How do you still stay healthy? It's those daily practices that have made such a big difference to my health. You can do 21 days, but it's the overall picture. What do you do every day? Those small, consistent habits. Also, what I am super excited, I'm probably the most super excited about this, are the amazing expert guests that are joining us on this journey. So joining me, joining you, and joining us on this journey. And more keep getting added all the time, which is why, it's even more exciting, because you purchase the program for the one-time purchase fee, and you get unlimited access to the expert guests. And as each new one comes aboard, you get access to those. So it's unlimited access, lifetime access to the updated content, to the expert guest interviews, to the contributors, to the offers that are coming on board. And some of these are amazing. So just to go through these include experts in gluten, intolerance, allergy sensitivity, adrenal fatigue or hormonal imbalances, spiritual and energy healing, looking at theta healing and other forms of energy healing, digging deep to those subconscious beliefs and uncovering the limiting beliefs surrounding health and weight goals. As I said, my backgrounds rooted in psychology. So this is very important and also very interesting to me. And these are just to name a few. And you'll also hear my friend and fellow transformational nutrition coach healed her body through cancer. And that's an amazing story. I know that's a controversial topic. I'm not going to talk more about it here. I'm just going to say that she did, through a serious detox process, and also her experience of multiple chemical sensitivity, which I've experienced myself, electromagnetic sensitivity as well. But she healed her body through cancer through detoxing. And I've done the same with fatigue, hormonal issues, viral issues and parasite issues. So detoxing, it can be really, really powerful. You might not have any chronic health conditions. You might watch this going, hey, look, I just want to lose a few pounds. I just want to, cut alcohol, caffeine for like 21 days. I just want someone to give me a meal plan and recipes. And then you're in the right place. You might just be dealing with some minor niggles, minor health challenges, minor niggles, maybe just a little bit feeling tired and not sleeping well. Maybe you've put on a few pounds, especially over the festive season or holiday season. And again, you're in the right place. So I want to just talk about detoxing really quickly. So just to talk about detox, why detox? What is detox? I understand if you're skeptical about detox programs, and I am as well. Just to let you know, I get approached all the time from these so-called detox companies and products that claim, you can transform your life, your weight and your health in 3, 5, 7, 9 days. So there are so many out there, so many programs and products that are too short, too ineffective. In some cases, they're really harmful to the body. And you may find yourself, you've done these kind of detox programs, maybe you felt great for 1 or 2 days, but then you felt worse after. Maybe you put the weight back on, maybe, all your symptoms have come back and worse. The word detox is really banded around now by the industry. It's a really quick, easy way of making money. For people who don't fully understand the process, people don't understand the different phases, stages of detox, and there are, and how you have to support each process through nutrition. You can't just starve your body. And a lot of these people don't have any qualifications, especially ones selling the products. Detoxing, if done correctly, as I've said, it's really powerful. It can be one of the best tools for weight loss, for long-lasting weight changes, and also changing your health, improving your health, and especially if you're suffering any signs of toxicity. Now, what does toxicity mean? It means different things to different people, but here's just a few. So fatigue, tiredness, if you notice you're getting more tired and you haven't been working, partying hard, that's different. But if you just feel you're getting more tired for no reason, brain fog or an unclear head, weight gain, sluggishness, mood changes, you're feeling a little bit narky, anxious, sad, depressed, bowel changes as well, that's a big one, what's going on down below. And I'm passionate about gut health, gut health, fatigue for me tie in. And detoxing is also a recommended first step for healing, for major health conditions, as I've discussed. But it can't be done in 3, 5 or 7 days. Sorry to burst your bubble. And, despite what programs and products would have you believe. So I talk about detoxing and detox mistakes, the top 3 detox and dieting mistakes, from all my experience myself and working in this industry for over a decade. And I've actually created a free report and video series, and I'm going to tell you about that at the end of the video. If you can just either skip to the end of the video or, wait until the end of the video. I talk about the different stages, phases of detox, which again, most of these products and programs don't talk about. I've tried to emphasize this is a detox with a difference. It focuses on complete mind, body and soul, lifestyle transformation, not a quick fix. And I do emphasize not a quick fix. Hopefully 21 days should put off the people who want that quick fix. It's going to kickstart real health changes and long-lasting weight loss. The focus is on real food and nutrition. And for those who are thinking, oh my days, this is a detox, I am going to hate it, I'm going to suffer through it, what will I eat? I promise you'll be eating delicious food. There are some amazing recipes and meal plans. And if you are like me, you like to freestyle, then you also can just look at the foods to include, foods to avoid, and just mix things up. And I've given you a daily blueprint if you want to follow along 21 days. But if you just want to mix things up, I also give you ideas, like how you can combine foods for this program. It's about nutritional, not deprivation. And together we're also going to explore how thoughts, mindset and environment affect our well-being. Our thoughts, our mindset, environment, because it's not just about the food we eat. It's never just about the food that we eat. And focusing on food alone is never enough. And for those who really want to examine the mind and spirit, so I know we're probably split on 3 camps here. We're probably just those who want weight loss and the physical detoxing, others who are health challenges like myself and are here because you've heard that detoxing can help you with these health challenges. And those who kind of look at it from a holistic point of view, familiar with holistic health, those who really want to examine the mind and spirit side. I'm also interested, obviously from my psychology background and being into yoga and meditation. We're looking at a big deal. This program is split into 3, mind, body and soul, and we address all 3 equally. So one of the expert guests, a very good friend of mine and also fellow transformational nutrition coach, is the go-to lady for this. And she has written a beautiful journal and notebook to go alongside this program. So throughout the program, you'll be asked different questions. They're questions you ask yourself, and you can write the answers yourself, and you can share them with us if you like, but it's more of a personal journey. She's an expert with self-care and really digging deep and taking time for yourself. So she's the go-to expert for that. You know what, there's so much more I could say, and there is so much more I'm going to say. I've got to save some for the program, right? So I can't tell you everything now, but that's just a snapshot. I know some of you probably already read or heard me say about some of those things before, but as I said, people are arriving at this page from all different sources, and I just wanted to make sure that you had a full knowledge of what it's all about. Key differences between the self-paced DIY and the group coaching program, because that's one of the most frequently asked questions I get. Even though the answer is at the bottom of the page, if you scroll to the bottom under questions, you'll see, what is the difference between the coaching packages. Quite simply, I want you to imagine, the self-paced DIY is like going into your bookstore or your DVD store. Do they even have DVD stores now? I don't know, Netflix or whatever. You buy a book, you buy a DVD. You do it at your own time, right? Maybe you're busy and you want to just dive in chapter by chapter. Maybe you don't want to do 21 days and 21 days. You want the information. Maybe you're like, look, I'm interested in this, but hey, I don't want to do a 21-day intensive right now. I just want to look at the information and do it at my own time. This is perfect for you. And it's also perfect, the self-paced. If you're familiar with nutrition, if you've already got like a pretty good nutrition diet going on, you're happy with that, maybe you want to explore the mind, spirit side differently, and also you're here for the expert guests. And also, maybe as you're familiar with detoxing and you just want to see what it's about, you can always come and join us with the group coaching later. The group coaching is really like a lot of me on video, a lot of me live video, so the Facebook group is integral to this. And with a self-paced DIY, of course, you get me supporting you throughout the program and you have access to me on email, but the group coaching is really like, the Facebook group is key. And I know in this busy modern world, we've all got 2,000 Facebook groups we're part of. But this one really is going to be great. There'll be me there, there'll be the other expert guests dropping in with videos and comments. There'll be your peers, there'll be people going through this, who've gone through this, who are about to go through this. They'll be sharing their experiences, and we're an international group here. We're an international group of experts, from UK to Dubai, the UAE, Australia, US, Canada. So, probably you are from one of those places as well, somewhere else. And you might meet a buddy, you might meet someone who knows even more than we do about certain things. So it's a great place. I'll be popping in there a lot. I often run live group coaching where we start and end on the same dates. So you've got that added accountability and group support. And otherwise there's an ongoing group coaching as well. So those are the key differences. And finally, I just want to say, if you're not quite ready yet to join us, and that is totally okay. It's not right for everyone, and I appreciate you watching this video so far, but if you want to learn more about detoxing, if you're really new to this, if you're really not even sure what detoxing cleansing is, and the concepts, then I really just want to honour you and thank you for watching this far and for getting here and being interested in what I do. I'd love it if you connect with me on social media, and you'll find my links at the bottom. I'm pretty much K8 Wellness everywhere. But what I'd love to share with you is a free report I wrote, and a 5-part video series on detoxing and dieting, the top 3 detoxing, cleansing and dieting mistakes and how to avoid them. And that's from my own personal experience of mistakes I've made, as well as what I've seen, as I say, working in the industry for over a decade. Now, it's a little bit hidden on this page, so just listen to me here. This is the bit I mentioned a while back about this free report. So it's a little bit hidden on this page. This page is a little detox of its own. However, you scroll down to near the bottom where it says questions, and if you click on the one that says, is this a detox, cleanse or diet? Click on the link. You'll see a link, a blue link hopefully, a top 3 detox mistakes report. So top 3 detox mistakes report, and you're going to get instant access to the report and video series. As I said, it's a completely free report. You'll get the report immediately, the videos, and then you'll get an email sequence where I talk you through a few more of those videos and the key points, and that's it, you know. Or you have to just provide your name and email address. That's it. There's no other commitment there. There's no cost to you. So I think I've covered everything, and I'm sure there are more questions. But as I said, I want to honour your time. Thank you for watching this video. Read the information below. This talks more about the physical side of detox, but in this video I wanted to tell you a little bit about me, my personal story, more of the mind-body health aspect, and I really hope to see you in the coaching program. You know, I truly believe in this program. I believe in the work I've done, and I really hope that you will too. So I hope to see you there. If you have any more questions, give me a shout. Have a great day. Okay, so finally, no risk to you. And what do I mean? In the question section below, I say, like, I offer a full refund. You know, if you buy this program and you do the program, you don't like it, you don't get the benefits from it, it's not what you thought, even if you do it and you don't like it and you think, actually, I want a refund. I mean, who would do that, right? But, you know, just like you would in a regular store, like with a book or a DVD or Netflix, whatever they do nowadays, you get a full refund. Not only that, I'll let you keep all the materials, all the products, all the contents. If you're in the Facebook group, if you're in the group creation program, you can still stay in the group, as long as you're nice, you know, you're not pasting hateful comments. And I'll also invite you to jump on a one-on-one call with me, you know, for as long as needed, just to iron out any issues, to see, you know, your reasons for why you didn't get the most from the program. You know, it just was the wrong program for you? There were things you didn't understand. You know, is it that you need to work on your diet, nutrition a bit more? You know, whatever it is, maybe you just weren't able to follow through, you needed some added support. So I'll offer that, and I feel that, like, that is such an amazing guarantee that people don't offer now. Like, I know you can go and get whatever it is, a 14-day refund in your bookstore, but just remember as well, you know, you go and buy these health books, you go and buy these nutrition books and fitness books, you don't get the support on the other side. You know, you might get some recipes and you might get some information about, like, why is dairy bad, but you don't have anyone to bounce off. You don't have a coaches, as I say, the expert guests. You don't have other people around you in the group coaching program, and so you have that, you know, this is a coaching program. This isn't a book, and that's why it's reflected in the price. You know, it's not a book price because it's more than that, and that's why I offer 100% refund, no quibbles asked. I'll be on the other end, and I promise you, if you say to me, I want a refund, you will get one straight away, no quibbles. And that's how confident I am about the program, about my work, about the people involved in the program. You know, I'm only inviting the best people involved, expert guests, and everything that we can bring to it. And I think it's going to be pretty amazing. So as I said, there is absolutely no risk to you. And I wanted to mention that. It's in the questions below. Check out the question section below. It's really useful. It answers everything that frequently comes up. Any more questions, give me a shout.